Yeah. I think we got ears. We do. We do. Okay. See how manageable this is. Hello. Yeah, I just decided to go live for whatever reason. I'm trying to figure this out, like how to work a live stream. I tried like preliminarily before, but I think it'd be interesting little thing to do. Interesting little thing to do. Yeah. Try not to get too barred out before that becomes in. Before we have to wait till the brain works. You know what I'm saying? But yes, hello Jamie. So if I think I can pull up like chat on my phone, because when I go straight to full screen. Okay. Alright. I've only ever streamed on Twitch before, that's pretty easy to do. Well, I got a chat working now. I might just drop this down to low graphics, just so things aren't too resource intensive and my computer doesn't decide to explode. But yeah, I was thinking of just like posting the link on Drug Circle Drake and being like, you know, like, who wants to come to watch me fight these huge amalgamations of meat with my giant sword whilst I eagle death myself for the sake of mankind. I'm getting like Reddit notifications. It's overwhelming. Posted, tell me, why wait until you're sad to consume drugs when you can just consume them continuously before you ever come down ever? Isn't this the whole snag with enlightenment? How can one know to practice the Dharma if life is already full of joy? It is difficult not to slip into the depths of sin and suffering, death and despair if one lacks the foresight of discipline. So anyways, that's why I write a list of all substances to take each morning and take it to my mirror so I never forget to take my medicine. So true. So true. There's some discipline in making sure you never come down, I think. That requires some amount of focus and concentration. It's harder than people think, for sure. Doxing myself by accident? Not doxing myself. But your balancing is off, you need turning up a bit, or you need the game turning down. The game needs turning down. How do I... Okay, I can turn myself up. No, I can't. I'm already almost at the top. Maybe. Maybe not. Quieter. Quieter, 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 louder, louder. That's like maxing out my microphone. Desktop audio lower. What's going on with that? When I'm looking, I'm like still seeing myself fighting myself, so clearly there must be some level of delay, some significant level of delay. It's okay. I'll figure this out. Open widget. Can't really hear the game at the moment. Okay, so now I've turned the game too low. Nice. It wants me to change the stream's bitrate, which I don't know what that means, to be honest, or whether because you're not on the game. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. So play for a little. Hold on, just to see if I can streaming bitrate. Yeah, I see. See if we can manage like a 4,000 kilobit per second bitrate. Alright. See what manages.
Light to the followers of the truth.
I keep getting caught in this stupid corner. He's too big. Good perfect guards. And back. Yeah. One more. Staggered. Nope, not that. I'm going to die. Panic rolling. Panic rolling. Yeah, that's good volume. Awesome. Score. Engineering. Alright, I can now like have chat on my phone. Okay, now I see why like dual monitor setup is like necessary for this kind of thing. Because like I have chat on my phone, but then also like I kind of want to like use my phone to check Reddit. But I guess I could use my computer to do that. Like in between runs. Makes sense. Kind of want to throw like the link up. I'll give it one more go. This guy's been challenging me for like a good hour or two now. Just sipping on some green tea. I got this like acid buff. Not the desktop, see. Right. Right. Nope, nope. Don't want none of that. Just want to proc the poison. Ooh. I like they make this guy like really look fierce. Like I'm frightened. The fact that he just uppercuts you into the air and punches you again while you're in the air and you just can't do anything about it. There's something, it gives you a feeling. Alright, staggerable. Oh no. Dodge, dodge. That's, we're going for a risky move. Ah, so satisfying. ECG? What's an ECG? Like an electrocardiogram? Uh-oh. Ooh. Ooh. I have all my like fancy juice. My fable. Fable. So weak, so unfit, blah bitty blah. Look at you, you got staggered in the middle of your little animation. Look at him. He's just gonna pump himself up with that blue crystal amphetamine and he's just gonna go. No, I am reborn.
The new world belongs to us.
Perfect block.
It's not over yet.
Yeah, I know.
I am the chosen one.
Word. Stop punching air then. Ow. Oh, perfect block again. Not quite that time. A little late, a little late. Ah. Ugh. Dude, move. Yes, I moved, I moved, I moved. Block. You need to guard. There you go. There you go. Gotta be more precise, more precise. Okay.
I dedicate this victory to you.
EGCG. You mean like the stuff in green tea? EGCG. The green tea stuff? I know that stuff. That stuff's good. Ooh, hold on, hold on. Hang on a minute, Jamie. I'm just gonna go use the washroom. Then we'll talk about logistics in a second. Yeah, dog's blue mouth just kind of goes too hard. Alright, logistics. First and foremost, I'd like to share the stream with some people on Reddit. See if we can have some fellows to conversate with. Be nice. Some part of me is like, I hate self-advertisement. It's like, how do you build your brand without being corny? It's a tricky little thing to do. Tricky little balance. Manipulative advertising. I'm capable of that, but I don't want to. It's like, there's some part of me that's like, oh, blah blah, you hate capitalism, blah blah, you don't like when other people do this to you. But honestly, I should just like shed that side of me and just embrace the horrible corporate scheming and do what it takes to make a living, you know? Who cares? We ain't getting any younger. Yeah, I think that's the key, honestly. Isn't a sociopath just like completely forget ethics completely? No more ethics. The morality police in my head are getting executed. It's gonna be the Night of the Long Knives, except in my head, and it's just the morality police. We don't need that. We don't need that nonsense anymore. Because it's gonna kill me, and if it buys me a little bit more time, then woo, let's go. Minority Report when? I think that was like 2006. I want to hit him with the acid. IRL Minority. I get you, I get you. I want to proc him with the acid because damage over time is good. But he is very relentless. I got him. Got him, got him, got him, got him, got him, got him. Now we can just kind of stay out of his range, let him bleed. I can even like start dousing him with fire as well. Oh. Nice try. Champion Victor, more like crippled Victor. Look, now you're on fire too. Oh, isn't this like so bad for like your skin? Shouldn't you should like put some sunscreen on, child? Oh, you're just gonna like slant. Oh, come on! How does that not hit? Okay. Oh no, we can make use of this. No, we can't. No, we can't. Come on, just let me. Please. Okay. The stagger window. Okay, blue Beth time.
The new world belongs to us.
No, it doesn't. Oh, perfect guard. Oh, the perfect guard. Oh, your back is so thick. Blank. This isn't Enter the Gungeon. There's no blanks. Oh, I see. I see the earlier message now. I understand. You just need to stop. You have taken too much pre-workout. Chill. I really thought I was gonna dodge that. Oh, that can't be good for business. Did I roll? I don't really know. I never know when he's like about to attack me and when he's just like cracking his joints, which makes it very tricky. Very delicate balance. See, like that's just him like doing a little stretch after. And like he's gonna do a little stretch here too. He's staggerable. But not now. Oh no, please. Perfect! Oh, but we missed the stagger window. We missed the stagger window. We missed the stagger window. Oh! Oh! Fall to me. We have health. We have health. Yes! Whoa, he just decided to come back from that. I'm very okay, now he's done. He's done. He's open. Wow. Okay, first of all, I need to repair my weapon. That should be enough. Okay, that was, I could have been better. Whoa! Let's go! Let's go! Eagle deaf. Eagle slaughtered. So you thought, child. Oh, what the heck? True. So true. DeSozo do stims, absolutely. Though I am on both.
I'm surprised you defeated Victor. Geppetto's creations are truly marvelous. Ah, but where are my masters? My name is Simon Manus.
How's the game volume right now, Jamie?
I've known your father for a long time. We used to be colleagues, you know. Geppetto didn't understand that the petrification disease can strengthen humankind. Locked into
Good.
conventional thinking.
Good stuff, good stuff.
But even he can't stop such a magnificent discovery. It's the door to a new world. You've seen this place with your own eyes. Truly inspiring, is it not? What do you suppose our cure has created here? You're short-sighted, just like your father. But you speak the truth as you see it.
Word.
Just like everyone else. We, on the other hand, are visionaries. We understand the petrification disease on a deeper level.
A deeper
The
level.
disease does not signify death. It's the process of purifying a person's essence. A purified human who overcomes the petrification disease will gain a strengthened body and a mind free of lies.
It is deep, eh?
The essence is ergo. Yes, the ergo you use as your power was once...
I love the story of this game. It's like profound, very metaphorical for ego and like what the blossoming of consciousness and the consequences it has.
It's an honor. Ergo's power can do even more. In the hands of the awakened, its abilities are limitless. We already have the means to control that power. Power beyond your imagination. So while you wallow in a pathetic past, we step forward into humanity's future on the Isle of Alchemists. You're welcome to come to the island and witness our triumph firsthand. Or perhaps you'll make a futile effort to stop us. Maybe the Saintess statue can help you. In any case, good luck. Standing against evolution must be exhausting.
It is.
Not to mention demoralizing.
It is.
Keep your chin up.
And this is why we embrace
and I'll see you
chaos.
soon.
Just like
No one
fall
can say that
when
Simon
everything falls.
Manus,
Let it
leader of
be.
the alchemists, isn't hospitable.
Let it be. Eliminated. The reborn champions Ergo. Alright, off to the Saintess statue, which is just a short walk above. To the left. And then to the right. And then down below. Then right here. Across from here. Namaste. Secret Stargazer here too. You can do a system reset using the Saintess Mercy statue. Okay. Okay, I get that. Reset my levels and whatnot.
Sorry to startle you. It seems the power of the listener within me, the power to hear ergo, is getting stronger. It's powerful enough to send not only my voice, but even illusions.
Yeah, resetting my pH levels.
Maybe it's because of the power of this Saintess statue. I came to you because I wanted to tell you about Simon. The terrible things he does. I should have told you about Simon earlier. But it's the sort of thing you have to see to believe. He is the most dangerous man in Krat. He spreads mayhem and death for delusion and evolution. Simon wants to evolve a new world in Krat. A horrible future, even worse than the disasters we already face. That's why I woke you up.
What is it with dudes and like
Save Krat from
trying to
Simon.
like force evolution? No, I'd be doing it too, not gonna lie. I'd be like trying to make people grow faster than they're capable of.
I will help as much as I can, of course.
It's just human impatience.
Save Krat.
Oh, this device must be.
Well, I don't really want to reset my level or anything. Yeah, it's true. We're on low graphics, eh? Just the strain of the stream. That's fine. I'm used to playing Counter-Strike at like 22 FPS on my old PC. It's such a mess. It's so hard. I always want more, even when I have enough. It's like brain is like, nah, no satisfaction, no satiation. Sometimes I feel satisfied, but when I'm in the moment, like I can't even remember that I ever even felt satisfied. It happens so fast, and then it's just gone.
According to the guide, Vanini visited that place.
I feel pretty chill right now.
It's something, I guess.
Just nice. Took quite a bit of a hefty morning, ravaging my brain.
Ciao, Bello. It seems you and I share a
How's your
strong
vision looking?
connection.
Stare at a wall. It's like
It's like talking to a brick wall.
helps.
Also an alchemist.
Brother, you should say hello to
I
your...
just close this dialogue. If I'm looking at a wall right now, it's like it's kind of like where you would see like a flat wall area. There's like no like I can't see like the part where the wall is, like there's no definite wall line. It's just kind of like a mist. There's just like a mist there, and I know the wall is in that mist. If I stare into it, then there's like these circular forms that start to form. No, I have depth perception. It's more like all sharp lines have become fuzzy lines.
Ciao, Bello. It seems...
Talking to an
Brother, you should say hello to your... But it is true that we are in something of a bind. We're going to need to consult with our old friend.
You got that right, sister. Our pal is sure to help us. We didn't behave that badly at his last shindig. I hope.
A moment, please. My young brother here is slowly but surely losing
Fox Lady
his
has
very
returned.
sight. is windows to the world, to a terrible,
And
slow
he is
working
losing
world.
his sight. Uh-oh.
That is why I seek the gold coin fruit. It's said to work miracles, and do I ever need one? The alchemists give us just enough to keep him going, but not enough to cure, and never what they promised. We can't rely on those crucible-kissing wizards. Please, don't make me beg. He needs this. Besides, for a fellow who raided the Black Rabbit Brotherhood's den and walked out in one piece, it'll be as easy as eating your weight in bumbaloni.
Please, the gold coin fruit is the only thing.
Please. We knew you were a true friend, and generous.
That's right. I liked you from the start, you know. Just had a feeling. If you felt otherwise, that wasn't me.
Ignore this one. When he gets excited or just feels happy, he gets chatty. On that note, I hate to borrow and run, but we have another request from the alchemist to take care of, so we will be staying behind. You'll need to go on without us, so I suppose this is farewell. I won't ever forget your kindness. Now go.
If you stop dreaming, your heart will stop too. So I will confront it. The story of the knight desperately seeking the truth, even in the illusions created by the devil. Quixotic. I wonder what it sounds like. They've made some really interesting tunes for this game. Overall, beautiful design team.
Wow. You need me? I was surprised.
I didn't dream last night. Did I die? I don't know.
You say.
Maybe.
And monsters. This is a nightmare. I'm living my own nightmare. Puppets and alchemists forget it. It is their secret island. A place hidden from the world. But even if we could find it,
Couldn't feel my heartbeat. Well, I would just roll with that feeling and not worry about it, because feeling your own heartbeat seems like something ridiculous to keep track of, because, you know, if you don't feel it and you're still living, then you're chill. If you don't feel it,
be a way.
well, if you're like alive to not feel it, then you're good.
It won't work without a golden ergo.
I don't think you'd just be dead otherwise,
Well, Porcinella did a lot of the heavy lifting.
which I think probably would feel a little bit different.
Find one deep within
Maybe.
the barren swamp.
Maybe.
It's also led me to believe it is guarded by actual monsters. So, I can't make this decision for you. It's up to you. No, I'm not going to tell you the details yet. Not until we have that golden ergo. It's just not worth getting our hopes up, companion.
It's like that sometimes though. Like you'll feel like, oh, no heartbeat, and then it just like actually feels like my heart sinks like so deep, and I'm like, oh no, it's over for me. It's over for me. The end is nigh, but nah. So I shouldn't have to worry about it too much. Like heart palpitations are just like, you know, the heart making music or something. Hey, my memory doth not deceive me. I do not like this area. There's like a lot of annoying little buggers. Wait, what? Stargazer. I guess I'm worth the trip back to the hotel. Modify my arm. Sure, I'll get a flame explosion for my Legion arm. Maximized force of arsony.
Will you do for once? It's not. Give it to him. He'll understand this.
Okay,
I
nice.
know my way around
I don't think you do know your way around my weapons, to be honest. But you could. I don't know who you
I'm
are.
afraid you saw my bad side at the Grand Exhibition.
Such drugs just unbanned me. My Reddit is whole again.
I didn't mean to be
Congratulations.
ungrateful.
Yeah, I just had to make a new account to like deal with that. I mean, banned off r/psychonaut r/drugs.
I got trapped
200 days.
in a cage
What'd you do?
from my partner. I don't think the puppets are the only things at play here. Can I stay with you until I get in touch with my partner?
What warranted a 200-day
Lady
ban?
Antonia, as her illness has worsened. Lady Antonia cautions against it, to be sure. But I still believe the gold coin fruit is our last hope. I have heard about an alchemist who knows how to use that most miraculous of medicines.
I told someone tripping that he was dying.
This is a
Okay.
supply box,
I mean,
approved by the city of Krab.
I believe in like remediation before like punishment, but also like you kind of had that one coming for you. Not for the shrooms he took.
No matter what fate is serving her,
We're like, we're all dying, bro. Oh yeah, I get that. That's fair. That's a totally valid point, but also probably not a valid point to bring up to somebody who's like currently tripping balls on hallucinogens. Like, I think maybe we ought to bring that point up to mind another time. Now I've got to go, I gotta level up my P organ. I gotta rise my P organ to new levels of mastery. He wasn't tripping though, it was 12 hours after the post. Okay, so basically, you just got wrecked by the mods for no reason whatsoever. Why was I banned? Don't remember from r/drugs, to be honest, but r/psychonaut, I said something akin to Joe Biden and Donald Trump are Jesus. And then they banned me because, well, yeah, because they don't get it, right? I was like, this is pure psychonaut genius here, right? If we're all one, then Joe Biden and Donald Trump must be Jesus. And then they're like, no politics, banned permanently. Alright, let me ascend my P organ. What a bunch of nerds, man. Hate that. I'll take this. Add amulet slot. I would like another amulet. I love amulets. Can put one more on now. But I'm like too heavy. My character's a little bit obese. We're fighting puppets, I think, soon. Can I fit this? +4 motivity, that'll just be a flat damage increase, like a huge damage increase. I love that. I'm huffing on the elf bar. I love the elf bar. Is the one thing yeah, I'm sucking up that fruity vapor. It's that guava lightning. The one thing I picked up for my sales job is like a nicotine addiction.
There's no easy way to say this.
Nothing else.
It's a public graveyard.
Public graveyard, you say?
Humans call it an illegal dumping site. The city tried to stop it, but eventually it had much bigger concerns. Grand Exhibition's horrific pollution spread this much. I think about it. Why am I thinking about it?
Bye-bye. Oh, I'm on fire. Nope, that doesn't fix it. That doesn't fix it either. Where's my... I think I just rolled to stop being on fire. Obviously, stop, drop, and roll. Literal kindergarten nonsense. I think these are the IED dogs. Dogs with IEDs. They like... They're warriors of the jihad. Like grenades just taped to their face. Yeah, like that. It hurts. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I think someone tried to join the stream and an error occurred. Problem solved, I think. Hopefully. We'll see. What the heck? Dude, what the heck? Okay. No, 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 no. The CIA snipers are real this time? I did not imagine them. The dog. It's horrific. It's a horrific dog. Insulation converter. Belfort Superior insulation converter. I imagine that will be good for me right now. And this is a shock cartridge. We need a brake cartridge. Brake, 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 brake. Arc brake, arc brake. There we go. Let's go. There are bear traps. There are people shooting bullets, but I am fast enough to dodge them thanks to my Vyvanse prescription. And a typical Miyazaki style, the pool of mud. Just a sludge pool. We love those. I'm using this. Snarkan myself real quick. This dog didn't want to blow himself up for some reason. Can move up. Oh, I'm gonna get sick, I'm gonna get sick. Okay, that's fine. Snarkan myself even harder. We're good. Let's deal with that pesky guy on the mountain. It's always a giant burning boulder. Always. Sisyphus, why did you drop your rock? Lol. That was so much damage. Oh yeah. Okay. Just like flatten me with your disgusting belly. What? It's gonna be a little bit of a long walk back. It's okay. Everything is practice. Everything is communion with the divine. Get better. Get better. There we go. There we go. This guy can't even stand up to me at all. I may burn to death. I'd like to... There we go. That feels good. Feels good. Feels good. Let me just stop, drop, and roll. Stop, drop, and roll. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. That is a bomb. Bomb dog. Another bomb dog. Try not to get trapped in the same trap that we did. So there's somebody up on the mountain with a sniper rifle, and there's also this guy right here, which... Look at that. This is gonna blow us both up. That's fine. Move. Slice. Slice. Wow, I feel so, like, mystique with it. I'm not sure that's what that word means. It's okay. Bear traps. Did I get the item? I did get the item. Ow. We can fight on land if you want. Nope, nope. I like that you can dodge roll through an explosion. I like to think that I'll be able to do that in real life when the circumstances finally happen. Not this time, giant boulder. You know what? I'm taking like no leniency with you this time. Keep going. Oh my lord. Okay. This is a good run. We do not want to lose it. It's so erratic. Like who's no one fights like this. There we go. Of course. Heal. Dodge. Please. Thank you. Dead again. Beautiful. Easily dealt with. And back to the ground. It's the most treacherous area. Very much plays on your lack of expectation. You have to be ready for crazy stuff here. No one suspects the exploding dog. No one suspects the dog with a knife face either. What did they even use you for? Like to slice bread? Alright, the shooting gallery. Which I will not be indulging in too much. Roll, roll. Good rolls. I know once I kill that guy on top of the mountain, that's it. I don't have to fight him again. So we want to like just get it done with once and for all. I know I can. I know I can. I think I can, I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. I'm a little bit hesitant because I'm scared. But hesitation is defeat. So is anticipation. Both of those will kill you. Oh, come on. Well played. Ah. I'm going to cry. Nah, it's okay. So it goes, so it goes. Very close, very close. He's one tough cookie. If all the cookies were very mushy, I reckon no one would eat them anymore. I'm sure that will happen if I continue to do this. Probably not due to a video game though, unless the video game like emotionally moves me to the point of tears. Which is very likely, very plausible. There's a lot of games that have done that to me. I think I cried. Marshall abuses you. I cried during Dark Souls 3. I cried, I think I might have cried during my first run through of Lies of P, to be honest. I've cried in... It's hard to remember now, but I know I've played story games that made me cry. I don't know why it's so difficult for me to recall them to mind now. Oh, okay. Gun down. Gun down. I would just love to get like out of this immediate like really crazy area, because it's hard to get through this area. There we go. Flawless. One more dog. Oh, they're so nimble. Nimble. Whatever. You can be limble if you want to. I don't care. I'm not your English teacher. Yeah. Very limble. What a limble little fellow. Alright. That was so early. Anticipation. Also, just as bad as hesitation. We love to see it. Get your head in the game, man. Get your head in the game. Head is not in the game. Head is not in the game. Head is not in the game. I just feel like half a second out of sync with reality. Just gotta look. Be mindful. Yep. Okay. See? Maybe turn down my frames per second. Okay. Did it just like randomly start happening? Cause on like my screen everything's fine, but it might be that this area is not so resource intensive. Half a second behind. Like in reference to what I was just talking about, like how I feel like I'm half a frame out of I feel like I'm half a second out of sync with reality. Yeah. I don't know how to turn down my FPS, my internal FPS. Well, I guess I did in relaxing myself in a way. Down to 5. That's a big dip in FPS. Yeah, when I do DXM, I get that sensation sometimes. It's like all the sensory input is like just like slowly being processed. And it's crazy how much sensory input can be modified. It's like quite phenomenal, really. Thinking of the Chad cosmic insignificance versus the virgin cosmic insignificance versus the Chad cosmic miracle. Mind is easy to bend, but it's not just that the mind is easy to bend, it's like the fact that there are these systems that are in place that allow us to bend our minds while they still like function is insane. It's completely incomprehensible. Please stop anticipating. We've hit the wrong key, fellas. We've hit the wrong key. We hit an F. We meant an R. It does happen. It does happen. Just to kill this one little guy. This one little guy on top of the hill. I feel so good. Ow. I love that. Still, I believe this is the one. I believe this is the one. We have committed dual suicide or murder. Double suicide murder? I don't know. What do you call it when two people kill each other at the same time? Mutually assured destruction. He knows. Do I kill myself twice? Is this like supposed to be like a joke? Like a knock-knock joke, kinda? Maybe yes, maybe no. I just hate these dogs, bro. I don't want anything to do with them. They can just blow themselves up, as they were designed to do. I said dual suicide. It's because me and the enemy both like killed each other at the same time. So it's not like a two deaths at one. One person died twice. It was two people dying at the same time. Alright, I am not gonna get bodied by this giant clown individual again. Brutal reality indeed. Oh, come! Morale must be at an all-time high. Morale must be at an all-time high. Move back, move back. Dude. What the flim flam? I didn't do anything to deserve this, did I? Okay, one second, take some more for MIBT. I'm feeling like the sedation overtaking. So I want to liven up a little bit. Kedalden in the zone. Yeah, for real. Ah. I can't block when I'm on the floor. No backstabs on enemies with no backs. Very, very sad thing to worry about. Why did I walk under his shovel again? Why is this shovel so hot? Ooh. Nah, it burns too much for that to be like any kind of like intelligible idea. It's more like I just figured to look it up. Lickety split. Yeah. Ooh, what a hot shovel. In the face. In the face. Gets up anyways. I didn't dodge. How dare I speak? How dare I speak? Yeah, probably. It's actually, yeah, because it's not hot enough. That's why it burns me and kills me. I'm so happy I hit him before he hit me. Alright, now for the exploding dogs. This is like I hate this part. I hate this part. But everything is good. Suffering is good. Suffering builds character. Dodged. Explosions. Gonna try again, Mr. Hot Dog. Kirkzat just made a video called "Smoking is Awesome." Yeah, I believe it. I am curious what that video is about. 5 pulse cells. We have all of the acid to use, and we have all the fable charges, pretty much. Let's go. Now you taste my wrath. Yeah. You can't touch me. I'm turning my sword into a glaive. Try again. Try one more time. Do it again. I anticipated. Bad move. There we go. That's what we like to see. I don't think he hit me with that, but I am low. There we go. Ooh. Oh. Still just like not quite enough damage. Go to hell. Go to hell. Bye-bye. And for you, annoying marks. Oh, they have bear traps right behind them. So kind. But they do not have ears. I cannot hear the bear trap go off right behind them. Is there all in this game? I think we're there, to be honest. Is there a religion? I don't think so. I guess there must be, yeah, because there's like a cathedral. And then when like some of like the weird deformed beings came by, they like started to worship them, I guess. I don't know how true that is, to be honest. I'm not exactly like the Lies of Peace scholar. I've only played through it. I haven't even finished the game yet, so please, no. Okay, that's not too bad. It's bad, it's bad, it's bad, it's bad, it's bad, it's bad. It's not good news. I don't have pulse cells. I don't have pulse cells. At least I got the item. At least I got the item. Okay, hold on. We're going for a tea break. I'm gonna make myself a cup of tea. back. This is not a tea break. No. It's a tea break. Incredible. A tea break. I am not gooning on stream. I am intellectualizing. And eating pizza. I'm also doing a little bit of Redditifying. Hold on. I see something. I'm doing intellectual gooning. Edit. No, I think I would have to be in OBS. Did my stream just die? Nope. But now it's just like a literal nonsense. That's not right. I tried changing it to a window capture so that I could like do my things. Why is it like this? This isn't even like on the screen anymore. The window is this window. I don't comprehend. Did you capture the wrong window? Well, I'm trying to figure that out. I'm trying to figure that out. So, it says the window is Lies of P. We're playing Lies of P. I don't know why it shows Fear and Hunger. I tried recording that probably a month ago. It's a video game, RPG. That kind of like makes you want to kill yourself, basically. I don't know how to explain it. My friend wanted me to play it. I did not have a good time. Well, I guess it was a little bit fun, but it was very difficult, very unforgiving. No instructions. You just kind of like have to like just dredge your way through. There are unsaved changes. Save. I try sharing the stream again. Well, maybe I'll wait till like I'm finished chewing this. Yeah, it's like a very like guttural kind of game. There's all sorts of horrible things that happen in it. Okay, I might as well just switch back to my display capture. I have no idea what is even going on my telephone rhythm right now. It's like giving me like ancient parts of the stream from ancient times ago, but the chat is fully updated. Meh, who cares? We can do our best with what we got. It's back now? Yeah, I think so. On my end too. This pizza was very good. Very sustenance-ing. I just feel like the nutrients just like flowing through my veins. I feel revitalized, italicized. People are attacking you on Reddit because I describe how my thoughts work. Fun times. Speak on that for a little bit. What's with these Redditors and their hatefulness? You get a mixed bunch oftentimes, like some people will be understanding. Some people not at all. Redditors just be like, be happy, bro. Yeah, they do be like that. That's true. For some people, they really actually can't comprehend like the concept of not just be happy. Like it just like blows their brains out. I think most of them are probably in denial of what happiness actually feels like, and are living in a state, a very fragile state of just okay enough, and then are like to everyone else, well, just like be okay, bro. But like everyone's on the verge of like literally having a cataclysm. I promise you. I promise you. Here's the thing about that is like, I feel like if you're in a good place mentally, then you would have the brain power to understand that not everyone is in a good place mentally. Like it's only like people who are in a bad place mentally that get like tunnel vision so hard that they like are no longer using any kind of rational thinking. But I guess maybe there are stupid happy people. It makes sense. There's probably both. I'm gonna die here. Oh, I'm just playing reckless. I'm just playing reckless. But yeah, I feel like when you're happy, then usually you become more empathetic, you know? I think the world looks much happier if you're happy, and the world looks much more depressing when you're depressed. I think that's fair. You can definitely be in like a manic kind of state where everyone else, because you're still seeing like your own reflection in everybody, and you feel like, oh, everyone is going to be on the same page as me, everyone's going to be happy, and then you like kind of are like in that forceful toxic positivity kind of vibe. Yeah, I've definitely met people like that for sure. I don't think that's necessarily a good mental state to be in at all. Kind of dangerous, honestly. Yeah, it's rose-tinted glasses, and you hurt people very easily in that state. It's difficult. There's like a better state where if you're happy and you're like actually seeing things as they are, like that's real happiness, you know. Yeah, when they hit you with the "I did it, why can't you" vibes, then that's narcissism. It's bordering on like gaslighting. Cuz like everyone has their own individual circumstances. It doesn't make any sense to even say something like that. But people really are like that, especially at like younger ages where people don't have as much of an understanding of mental health. Though it's getting better in time. Yeah, it just makes you feel inadequate, right? But it's like okay not to feel good. It's like you can't just force yourself to feel good. And those people are like currently living in like a delusion of control, right? Like they think that they're in control of their mental state, but they're not. They're just able to keep that illusion up because they're feeling good at the time. And then when they feel miserable, they're gonna blame it on everyone else. Be like, oh, why have you made me miserable? Why have you made me miserable? Oh, why don't you just make yourself feel better? Or are just addicted to opioids? I don't think so. I think that's a different breed of people. That's a whole nother conversation. Yeah, I'm excited to be back in school. When I start college in September, I'm going to be being around a lot of folks, because like it's a different way of forcing happiness for some. In my experience, opioids don't really force happiness by any means. They kind of put you in like a numb, comfortable state. It's not really happy per se. It's very easy to get very irritated in that state, and I would not say a happy person gets easily irritated. But yeah, when I was on opiates, if anything like disturbed like that comfort, then I would get agitated very fast. I feel like sometimes I notice this with people who are on antidepressants too. Kind of a similar kind of, it's like a state where you're stable. I am taking psychology, yeah. Behavioral psychology. It's like a state where you're stable, but you're not quite emotionally all there yet. Like, stable isn't even the right word, to be honest. It's complicated. It is complicated. but it can be, it's like a numbness that can be easily broken with the smallest bit of tension. Like everything is all cheery until resistance pops up a little bit, and then there's like a switch that flips. Oh. Oh. It did me good that time. Hold on, some Redditors are Reddit-ifying me. I wish they opened up like a shortcut somewhere along this line. I almost want to get prescribed antidepressants just to see if I have bipolar for that mania. I'm like dodging with like the most peripheral of my vision ever because I'm staring directly at my phone. Key underscore gratification. Okay. Hold on. Brain work. Hemispheres are split right now. Give it a second. Alright, okay. Cool off. I don't think that's a great way to figure out whether you have bipolar or not. It may be a way to trigger underlying bipolar. If that's what you mean. And I don't know if you want that. And who's to say that you would have ever been triggered otherwise? I don't think that's a good idea. You could probably, like, do something somewhat more fun if you just, like, dosed yourself with, like, Delsum. Or Robo tablets. I see a message has gone off in the peripheral of my vision, but I cannot glance yet. I can't glance yet. I haven't mastered the art of glancing and combating at the same time. It's a new skill that I have to learn. Okay, I can glance now. I'd probably trigger myself eventually with something like DXM or PCP analogs when I get the chance. Yeah, for sure. I did. That's how I experienced my first manic episode. Which was very enlightening. I got more done for like in terms of like understanding myself and understanding the world around me in that time than anything. And then once I snapped out of it, I finished up my high school. And then I took a course in college for baking, and I had a great time. And then I got a job after that I carried for 6 months. I think that was probably the longest stretch that I was ever functional in my life. And it all just came with that one manic episode, and even after the crash, it was still okay. It was like I walked into that manic episode. It didn't overtake me. I saw as it was slowly building up, and I could like see the delusions and not fall into them. And then I was starting to get like the magical thinking and everything, and part of that is like, you know, like not all of it is mental illness. A lot of it. So why are you telling me it will be bad? Because I don't want to be responsible for you hurting yourself. That's why. That's the honest reason why I don't want to be responsible for anyone hurting themselves. I can share my experience, but I don't want to encourage any kind of behavior that might get somebody hurt. I would hate that. But sometimes losing your mind is kind of exactly what you need, because the structures that society have like imposed on you are causing you tons of harm. The mind that you were given is not necessarily the mind that you want to keep with you for the rest of your life. It's okay to lose it. It would be on you, but partially I would feel that guilt. Because I'm just like that. I suffer, like, with my own, like, kind of guilt complex, like, understanding how, like, how much my actions affect the world. Like, how such a small thing can, have such huge impact, even when you don't mean it to. But there's, like, a counterpoint to that, that you can, like, never predict the reactions that will come after you act. So, like, to a reasonable degree, you can't blame yourself for a lot of things. You just have to let go and just let what happens happen. Find balance. Speaking of, did you block her? No, I did block her, but she hasn't messaged me. So, and if she does message me, honestly, I would be open to talking. Because I'm just call me an idiot, an idealist, or whatever, but when someone's in crisis, I can't, like, look away. I just can't. It hurts me. It, like, physically hurts me. I can't do it. This is, like, my curse. It maybe is some selfish, rooted in some issue of mine, but I don't know. I have to play more defensively here. These guys are not too hard. Their weapons break easy. Please don't let her hurt you more. That is something I don't think I have control over. And all pain is growth. At least I like to think. In my experience, I can grow from the pain that I'm experiencing. And I will try to. And I will try to separate. That's so much damage, man. Wow. Try to separate the harshness, because things were so smooth. Like, there was nothing wrong with our relationship. Everything was chill. Everything was completely smooth sailing, and then all of a sudden, like, the whole hell gates, like, came loose. Like, all of the anger that must have been built up for Lord knows how long just, like, came crashing down. And I can't, like, it's not for me to deal with, right? And all I can do is kind of get out of the way. But that doesn't mean that there isn't still a person, like, underneath all of that. Like, I'm not gonna take on that burden to work through that, because that's not me. I couldn't. But there is still a person there. A person that needs support, just like any other human being. Just as valuable as anyone else. There's nothing wrong with it, you know. We've all lashed out at people that we didn't mean to lash out at, and that's just part of life and part of nature, I think. Nature, when you think of, like, the whole earth, kind of like, if you imagined all of life kind of like a bunch of currents, and, like, the whole world was an ocean, we just kind of, like, splash against each other, like, from forces, like, you could be building up that current for a long time, and then it just ends up slamming into the Starbucks worker by accident. That Starbucks worker didn't do anything to deserve it, but, like, that was, like, the burden of the whole earth, you know, that Starbucks worker is taking. It was this, the whole energy system of the planet is constantly moving, and we're all feeling its impacts. And this is just like one example of it in my own life where I got to glimpse that kind of impact directly. And it hurt, but to take it personally would be to build more identity out of it. And that is that's a negative, right? You don't want to, that's just building more narratives in the mind, more things that I will have to go back and untangle later. So I'm trying to keep it as narrative less as possible, though here I am yapping about it. But this, I feel like this is at least a productive yapping. It's like a good narrative. You know, in therapy they do say you should build narratives around trauma to heal from them. And then when I like take the Buddhist standpoint, they're like all mental narratives are like just mental narratives. But then the masters will say, you have to use the thorn of one rose to remove another thorn. You know, you can use mental narratives to dissolve mental narratives, and that's perfectly okay. You can work with things on the relative level and with the absolute level in mind, and you know, have a balance. Balance is key. Balance is always key. Try to get this L-theanine pill open. Just drinking caffeine. Just dump it into my black tea, to be honest. It kind of makes it into like green tea, I guess. You say unnecessary pain isn't growth, surely. Self-harm isn't growth. Define growth. What does it mean to grow? And who's growing? Who's the grower? Growth would be positive change. Now, I already can think of a myriad of examples where growth does not look like positive change. Growth can be destructive. Growth can be very much like a regression sometimes. To grow, you have to move backwards. So I don't think it's as simple as to say growth is a positive change. Sometimes destruction is what's necessary for forwards movement. Overall positive change. Overall positive change. So when you look at it at a grand scheme of things, then when you're looking in a big picture, then where would you ever say anything was unneeded or unnecessary? Because I feel like when you take that big lens and you look at the whole system as one seamless, congruent, moving picture, then there are no pieces that can be taken away without changing the entire picture. Every single little piece inside makes up the picture. The picture is only that way because all of the pieces are exactly the way they are. So when you zoom out, then you can't like have the relative lens of unnecessary pain. It's all just part of the flow. Blue Gatorade is so good. Who invented blue flavor? Probably the Buddha. I mean, when you really get down to it, words like positive have no real meaning because it's incredibly subjective. Yep. Yeah, I agree. Even growth is kind of subjective. What does it mean to grow? Which is why I wanted to break it down a little bit. You know, growth is it can mean a lot of different things in a lot of different scenarios. Sometimes the most like horrendous situations lead to the most beautiful circumstances. I mean, just look where we are now on Earth. Like, when you look at this planet and just think like the minusculest amount of the horror that is happened, that is allowed for us to congregate here and be able to communicate to each other at all. I'm hoping you're all at least decently well fed, hydrated, free of life-threatening diseases and malaria and things like that. Like, we are standing on mountains of corpses. Are you on Chenkum? No. I wish I was, though. I wish I was. Do you have any? Do you have any Genchem to share? Yeah, exactly. You know, when you want to wish for change, we want things to be different, but then things would not be the way they are. Every little piece is so important in the whole. Just gotta send a text real quick. Alright, back. But yeah, no Gen Chem today. We're just chilling on DXM, 4-HO MIPT, nicotine, caffeine, bunch of other stuff. Agmatine, L-theanine. Just like your average nootropic stack for someone who's just trying to be healthy and cure their mental bronchitis. This guy is, I don't think I've ever fought him before. He's kind of good. He's got skills. I like to break his sword. His sword is on fire. He's like those police people that were fighting before, but like on steroids. I burned to death. Alright. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. My friend is coming into town soonish. I'm not exactly sure how soon is soonish. We'll be figuring that out soon. I like to at least make some headway. Like, I haven't even gone to like another Stargazer or anything. Which just makes me feel like I've made no progress in like the last 2 hours that I've been playing this. Which isn't right either. I must have made some progress. We did kill Victor Manus. I don't think that's his name, to be honest. We killed Victor, and then we met Simon Manus. Right? The stretch is brutal. Absolutely. Just everything kills me. I ought to like see if I can switch out. So this is like, I'm gonna switch to the one that prevents me taking fire damage. This is, it seems like I'm getting hit with fire damage more than anything. Break is the special condition that they're hitting me with. And then this is fine. We're getting a lot of slash damage around here, so I'll get my slash pads on. We did meet the Fox lady again. You're right. I believe we'll be meeting her again at the end of this too. Overall, I think this particular part of the area requires like very careful attention. It's designed in a way that's like you are being tactically strategized against, so you have to be aware, witty. Alright, so this is like the practice for the big guy at the top of the tower. This guy's sword breaks easy anyways. We'll try and break the top guy's sword. I have the acid on the grindstone, which will help me deal more damage to the weapon. Yeah, are we deflecting bullets out here? I really don't want to die. I sentenced myself to death. I sentenced myself to death. Alright, I got one more in me. I hear a can rattling somewhere on my floor. I'm not sure which can. What can? Is it a can rattling or is it my chair? I don't know. Right corridor fighting. Tight corridor fighting seems too hard. Yeah. Yeah, it's very difficult. Especially because, like, a lot of it is, like, just, like, instinctively knowing when to block to perfect parry. Like, the slight pixel changing cues. Like, I'm getting obliterated right now. I didn't start off this life with a good anything. Thoughts disorganized, self disorganized, consciousness all over the place completely. We're glancing. They do have the high ground. Here, I'm gonna just like heal up and then I'll take one more like actual swing at it, because that's not a good swing. That part's done, at least. It is a long stretch. So far to run every time. Makes me feel like there must be a shortcut that I missed somewhere. You know what? What if I just try to run away from you? I don't think running away from riflemen is usually the right strategy, but you know, whatever. Sometimes it works. This is Lies of P. Lies of P. It's like a kind of, it's made like, draws inspiration from FromSoft games, but it's not a FromSoft game itself. I've never played Bloodborne, but this is as close as I've ever gotten to it. But I love Dark Souls. Who made this? NeoWiz. This was like their first game. Pretty insane. Oh, the cliff, the cliff once more. Yeah, it is one hell of a first game, and yeah, the weapon customization is really interesting. And I'm like using one of the signature weapons, so I can't like split the blades and the handles, but this one does have like this thing built into it where I can turn it into a glaive for a little bit extra reach in the middle of a fight if I want to. It uses up some of those blue slots, blue energy that I gotta get from hitting things. Or actually, I think it's, yeah, there you go. Glaive time. Yeah, it's super neat. If you like Souls-likes, this is one of the best ones I've ever played. Like, it's a very good game. Highly recommend it to anyone who loves the franchise. We're getting through a pretty rough patch here. Kind of a little bit of a poison swamp with exploding dogs. The most creative enemy design you've ever seen? You know, honestly, me too. Exploding dog heads? I would have never thought of it. Even the story itself is really well written. Dogs with knife heads. Like giant puppets that try to kill you. Roll huge boulders made of smoldering puppets down hills to crush you. and then beasts infused with weird blue goo to make them superhuman, and then try and beat you in a WWE match. Absolutely. I 100% agree with you, ET4PB. They took the Lovecraft pill. What's the Lovecraft pill? Like a MDMA with Lovecraftian, like HP Lovecraft. I think I get what you're going for now. I've heard of HP Lovecraft, yeah. I was just not sure what kind of form they would be taking HP Lovecraft in. He did write the Call of Cthulhu. He also had a cat named N-Word. Datura, yeah. Sleep paralysis, honestly, has all sorts of similar frightening scenes. I hear more Lovecraftian kind of stuff from sleep paralysis episodes than anything. And in my own experiences, a lot of my sleep paralysis, like a lot of like wriggling masses, like worms crawling over each other, like hundreds of worms crawling over each other. Most recently, all of his books ended up with the main character ending up in an asylum, or like a lot of them. I wonder what happened with him. What was the end of his story, if you guys know? He killed himself? I feel like he died young or something. Apart from his cat. True. His cat is notorious. Thank you, Jamie. Ah, yes, this guy again.
Almost intolerable. Well, it's not like I care about
The game's got like a lot of references to alchemy and ancient esoteric texts. I just realized what the link said on Reddit.
How do you do? It's quite odd that we should meet in a place like this. Oh, don't pretend surprised that I got here before you. After all, I can elude the darkest monsters.
The self-destruction, Namaste.
In fact, I do benefit from your prowess as well. I shall tell you something since we're nearly peers. They say a terrible monster lives on the cliff at the end of the swamp. It behaves like a crow, gathering shiny things. I have absconded with treasures from its lair. Rare parts
He just
and weapons.
and
worthy of a
eventually
hero.
died.
Now,
Yeah,
catch your interest?
a fitting end.
If you're hunting ergo monsters, you might put that friendly tip to use. You're a worthy hunter, and it is worthy prey.
Alright, you want me to kill a small monster for you? What I'm interested in is a bonfire, because I don't have a lot of health. And, yep. We've made a full circle to where we begin. I love that. That's just like pinnacle level design. average book writer. I hope I don't fall into that. I'm trying to write a book. I'd like to. Well, come to think of it, yeah. This is. You go outside too much. I was thinking I don't go outside enough, and I am going to just die at a young age. We'll try and break the stereotypes, though. We'll try and break the stereotypes. We're not taking the Lovecraft pill. We're taking like the Quentin Tarantino pill or something. Hideo Miyazaki pill. So I have a book currently working on that's just like kind of like poetic renditions of different kinds of mental states. So it kind of goes through a journey of like a character experiencing these visions in a world where there's like no rules or anything, just like he's being taken by some sort of force and shown all sorts of things. And I guess it is kind of psycho horror, like psycho horror through poetry, but it also has a resolution too, because it's like the growth that comes from the horror and the terrible things that arise. Yeah, thank you, I appreciate that. I was writing so many things, had so many things on the go, but never finished anything. I get that. And it's been like that for me for years. It's only recently that I've been able to get my focus collected enough to like write consecutive pieces that related to each other. Like it took a lot of effort to get like 3 or 4 pieces consecutively that were all together. You need to draw when you're stoned. That's sick. Nope, they're shooting missiles at me. I like to draw too sometimes. I have a subreddit on Reddit r/the Dex Cult, and if you ever want to like post your art there, I like recommend people who want to post like their drug art there. So always go do so, because I love seeing that stuff. And I post mine up there too, sometimes, in my poetry. Awesome. Here, I'll put it in chat once this person stops trying to beat me to death with this electric rod. Yeah, thank you, Jamie. Yeah, thank you very much, Jamie. Yeah, I created the little subreddit as like a nice little spot for people to just hang out and be themselves and post whatever they like related to anything at all, because everything is just the human experience, you know? No judgment, no caring is best, just a little safe spot. And it was like that for a good while.
You're a worthy hunter.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you have a good night. See you, Jamie. Bye bye. Are you heading out to ET? For PB? Wow, explosions in my face. Guess not. So, yeah, that subreddit of mine, I used to post there all the time when I was like way more in active addiction, and I was kind of going through like a manic phase for a while and posting a lot on Reddit, and kind of we had like a group of friends who would just kind of shitpost on r/drug circle jerk, and we all knew each other, got to know each other, and we were making memes together, and it just grew into a little bit of a community. And then I got my YouTube channel. I would make YouTube videos with them. We would game together sometimes. And a lot of a lot of stuff happened in between that time and now. Most notably, my parents finding out about my YouTube channel and then having like a freak out about it, because them being very fundamentalist Christian and me being like completely liberal, and not in like a political sense, but just in like a because I don't know what the political sense means, but like just everything's kind of open for me. I'm very open as a person, so that caused a lot of yeah, thank you, I appreciate that. I live a life where people would call me crazy often when I wasn't, and I had to kind of put myself together regardless of what was happening. Okay, I got my brain back now. That was a difficult fight. And this corruption is slowly going to kill me if I don't do something about it. But yeah, thank you, I appreciate that. One blunt, and I go face down drooling while you play a Souls-like on some compound I can't pronounce. Sup, incel. Thanks. Sup, Ansher. I hope you're having a good day. Yeah, weed in particular would make me drool more than weed messes me up more than anything else.
Other puppets like me, I thought I was forever alone. Without the covenant, my kind hates me.
I feel like psychedelics, it's easier to operate on than weed. Dissociative, it's easier to operate on than weed.
If I learn how to feel,
DXM, Bertazanil, weed, caffeine. Understandable. It was like that for me for a while. So the story is very interesting how it began, because I was like I started doing drugs behind my parents' back because I had like really bad depression when I was like in grade 9 or so, and so I started smoking weed a little bit, and then I very quickly got interested in other substances. Not the robo tripping. Yes, the robo tripping. So the second substance I used besides weed was actually DPH, Benadryl. I took a 500 milligram trip on Benadryl, and I got sent out of my gourd completely. I was having a full delirious episode, home alone, and that was like my introduction to hallucinogens. Uh, I saw like all my leg hairs turn into spiders and start crawling up my legs. My body felt like it was made of cement. When I would get up, I would just fall like face first on the floor. I couldn't like speak because my mouth was dried out completely. I tried and scream for help, and it was just like choking on myself. I just asked my mom with 16 or 17 if I could try some weed. But in Germany, it's common to mix with tobacco, so I started smoking more and more, and now I am nicotine addict. Cringe. Now with 19, I regret it. Yeah. Well, have you tried stopping? How's it gone for you when you attempted to get off? Ow. You just get a constant headache and couldn't sleep at all when you quit for 2 days. That sounds rough. That does not sound easy to deal with by any means. Oh, thank you, Bullet. Are you in a place where 2 days without sleep is like kind of like you can't operate with that? You got stuff to do and stuff. I'm dead. It may be worth just tanking it for 2 days if you can to rid yourself of the addiction, but also I get like how debilitating even something like nicotine can get, make it very difficult. It disrupts your pattern of life, right? And sometimes you can't afford that. Ow. Quitting is pretty hard. I want to switch to nicotine pouches because they aren't cancerous. Yeah, you could definitely do that. That's a great alternative that is not cancerous. Don't worry about that.
Ah,
This must be quite an urgent patient to seek out my humble abode. You are still breathing. I must treat you quickly. Grant cannot have any more live patients. Trust me, it's better this.
Okay, so you're not a nice guy at all.
No vital signs. You must be dead. I'll dispose of you properly.
Hope his weapons break on mine. I'll give a lot more leverage in the fight. It looks like they just did. At least his hacksaw. Just got his second dagger to go. And that's dagger, but there we go. I love that this game, like the fighting is so clean, and I would love to voice chat on Discord sometime. But right now I have like a friend is coming up to see me pretty soon. So I'm not sure how long. I'm planning on just ending the stream soon. So but another time for sure. We could totally voice chat on Discord. He just texted me actually. Probably heard that vibration.
After all,
25 to 30 minutes. So I guess I'll wrap it up here cuz I got to just take a shower, and here I'll leave you my Discord in the chat, and you can add me. I sent it in there. Nice. Thank you so much for watching. I think I will do this more often. I am surprised how much of a success it's been. It's awesome. I had a great time. Absolute great time. Thank you so much. Awesome. Alright, peace. Have a great day.